Hello everybody, First is here. Today with new project, new knife and EDC knife. That was the intention why I bought the knife, or maybe again as a company for my another bigger choppers, but I will go to that a bit later. It was from this company, Böker, German company, and is this one AK1. As I said, they got it in three different shapes, like American style, tanto, and somehow standard bladed design. I don't know how to call it. It's standard blade design simply. Sorry about that. So this kind of this is the American style. You see different handle scales. That's something else what they offer. Yeah, plenty of videos about of that here. I don't know what is more. Anyway, and standard like turned edge blade on the nice. It looks very similar like a small kitchen knife, let's say. Okay, couple of steels. This is a Magna cut, so this should be the premium, as I said. Carbon fiber scales, the very first in my collection. I don't have, actually I haven't another one until today, or actually until now. This is not unboxing like unboxing. I already shoot the video, test video for it, so this is not unboxing. By the way, the knife came hairy shape, but there is something I'll tell you a bit later. RWL34 steel and maybe N690, some kind of basic steel, comparable and with different handle scales, definitely some micarta and some different materials. So you can find, if you add Böker with O, Böker, O, or O with two dots above it, like in German normally it's Böker should be like that. AK1, like the Kalashnikov, you call AK1. You're gonna find these models. You can find whatever they want. They made a Damascus steel model, as I know, so that should be the most premium. I don't need, but this is the second in the standard range without the Damascus, so this should be the best like presentation of that. So Magna cut steel, 61 to 62 HRC, carbon fiber steel, carbon fiber handle scales. The thickness, by the way, 2.5 millimeters, so 0.1 of an inch, or 0.01. Now I got the details here, of course. Okay, let's go through this one. So this is about intro video, so we go through this one. We got the blade length 7.9 centimeters or 3.11 of an inch blade. And real edge is 7.5 centimeters, so real cutting edge, or 2.95, almost 3 inches of cutting blade. The height actually in this highest point is a bit over 1 inch. It's 2 centimeters and 6 millimeters. So okay, 26.2 millimeters or 1.03 of an inch. So really a hair over 1 inch tall or high of this one. And overall length is 17.4 centimeters or 6.85 of an inch. By the way, there is a, I'll show you what was in the box. So we got the box, we've got the model here, and in the box there were just these some kind of papers, plastic bags, which was the knife in. And what I'm looking for, these so many things. Oh, this one, iron key, this one. Or this is actually Torx. This is not Torx. Sorry, this is not iron. This is Torx. I don't know what size. Actually, I haven't checked that, but I don't care actually because I got it there. Why is that there? You can remove those scales and turn this loop for your lashing, this, and you can turn it, put it inside, so there's grooving. You can find, another video. I won't do it, sorry about that, but you can simply turn it back, so you will have this one like shorter, 5 mm about shorter, this one. So, and of course no lashing options, and maybe you need it for to be a bit more shorter, but I don't need it. Actually, it prolongs the handle slightly, which makes the knife nicely. It's I say so in my hand. If that will be without that, it will be still right, to be honest. So that's why it's there. So it's not just like that, because normally you can't have, companies don't sell these Torxes or that to unscrew their scales and whatever these. So that was in the box. And where is that? There was a kind of strange, oh, here is it, sorry, strange clip. This one was there also included. So you get this sheath, nice Kydex sheath, very small, very compact. That's what I like with such kind of knives, very compact. But they've added this kind of clip, and this is Böker, guys. This is Böker clip. So, and to be honest, I added that. It fits, of course, but I don't understand the purpose why this loop is so big. But that's just me. It's really tight. So I didn't like it, so I swapped it for this Ulti clip, and it works perfectly. You're gonna see in my test video, which as I said is already done. So I've got it there in my pocket, and you see how this one sits there. The knife is very light. That's absolutely fine. Only, of course, it sits in the pocket like that. So if you don't mind about it, if that is made for different purpose, so it should go, I guess it should be like that. It goes deep, simply it works in the same way. So this is definitely a better choice. This loop is too big. It's too short for any belt. So I guess it should be for pocket, or these, the sides of pockets or something like that. I don't know. I didn't try it. It's quite heavy compared to this. If there will be no the Ulti clip, I guess this is heavier than the sheath itself. Okay, enough of these. So nice Kydex sheath, by the way. The knife sits there nicely. I've tried outside to like shake it out. It didn't fall, so it's all right. So it works nicely. It works nicely. There is, when I pull it out, when I got it in my pocket and I pull it out, it seems to me it goes a bit more easier than I want. But when I tried and shake it up, it didn't fall. So it's all right. It's just feeling, because the portion or thickness of the material where the Kydex grabs the steel seems to be, it's small, but it's still enough. You see how it's squeezed there, and how it opens when I release the knife. So not really much. Okay, enough of the sheath. So we had these measurements. So handle is 9.7 centimeters from this point to very end, or 3.81 of an inch. It's carbon fiber, as I said. Normally I would choose micarta, but I said okay, because the price wasn't that different between these carbon fibers and micarta or something like that. So I said, okay, this is kind of fashion knife, EDC, definitely not for some heavy work, so I go for it. So the proper name of the knife is Daily Knife AK1 Reverse Tanto. And I don't know where the border between one cliff and reverse tanto, where it is. Is it because of the edge goes up? I don't know. Anyway, if we want to like get the best out of the knife, we have to turn it down and use it like kind of tearing movements with, of course, the edge, same as we do with one cliff, where it's more easy because it's flat, so to press the very end of the tip and get the best result. It's a bit more easier, but this is slicey when we do more slicey when we do standard cutting, because there is a light curvature. So we got a weight, which might be important for someone, but the weight of the sheath with the clip, original clip, by the way, is 40.1 grams, so 40 grams, and or 1.41 ounces with the original clip, not like that. This seems to me a bit heavier than the ulti clip, so 40 grams, let's say, very light, by the way, very light. And the knife itself weighs 61 grams, guys. This is really light knife. Of course, I get this is the purpose. Or actually, sorry, it should be, description says 61 grams, and this one was, as my scale says, 59.2 grams, so 2 grams difference, which is generally nothing, or 2.08 ounces. 2.08 ounces, which is more correct to 59 grams. Very light, very light. Important is secondary bevel here. Secondary bevel, so where the silver line is 0.3 of a millimeter or 0.01 of an inch, which is not correct. It's not exact number, so I don't have measurements for inches, which says the 0.01 and something, maybe 1 or something like that. Very fine edge, almost like a kitchen knife, guys. Blade thickness 2.5 millimeters or 0.09 of an inch, so almost, or generally says 0.1 of an inch, so very thin blade. As I said, kitchen knife. Magna cut, as I said, uncoated, as we see. That's the description. 61 to 62 HRC. Carbon fiber, as I said. So all details are done. It came shavy sharp. Now it's not. Actually, it is again. But I used the sharpening rod to get the result back, or the edge back, because I did the testing. I sliced cardboards and these things, so the edge goes off. So it wasn't that sharp before I started this video. So now it should be, yeah. Now it shakes again, but as I said, this is very thin blade. That's very important thing. So just some size comparison. You're gonna see in the end of this video some more knives sized stays next to each other. You see, because of the size. One of them will be this one, Tops UTE. Number 2, utility knife. Just, you know, see, very notorious known knife. See the thickness difference. This is twice as thick as the Böker is, you know, I mean with the blade. So I guess two similar purposes, kind of EDC, but this is the heavy use EDC, and this is some kind of urban EDC. So very, I would say light, or even very light, thanks to the grind. Or another thing is this one is standard Victorinox size. This is the Alox X. What I got to see, open is just, let's say, 1 centimeter shorter than the knife itself. By the way, it's heavier, of course, because there's thicker, more tool there. And we go to a little bit different world, but the Medford Mizuchi, which could be EDC, of course, is sub 4 inches blade. And we've got something very different. Interesting is both EDCs for different purposes, I would say, but these two can be like brothers, or I would say, like, I have to say that one can add something more to the other, and vice versa. So this is the tough brother, this is my big tough brother, which will go through, and this is my clever brother, which can do lots of things fine, which I want to do. So this is about that. This is about this video. So AK1, like intro video, AK1, AK1, Böker AK1, carbon fiber handles, reverse tanto, magna cut steel. So probably the most premium ones in the standard range. And there will be another video, as I said, the test video, and after that there will be another like something what I'd like to add after the testing and everything. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. Have a great time. Bye. A bit confused. Lots of things to do today. Bye. So in here we have some size comparison. We've got lined up all of these from this side, from the back, and this is lined up. Just you might see the difference in blade length. So the Böker is the longest out of these. This might be a little bit turned, but see that. This one looks always like it goes over that, but it doesn't really. It's because of the angle of the camera, and we might see the difference in the blade length here. 5 millimeters, definitely, maybe 6 even here, 5 here, and maybe 4. Oh, okay, in reality, on the video it doesn't look like that, but in reality this is much more. This is about 7 millimeters, so quarter of an inch. This is about 1 centimeter. Here, this is definitely over 1 centimeter, and this is definitely over 1 centimeter in blade length difference. So it looks smaller on the video. So the size comparison.